Hey, welcome to Half the Battle!
Today, we're taking a break from the classified line to focus on a figure from the retro line. Once again, this is a character I've already reviewed, but that's got a new figure worthy of attention. So meet Retro Duke. This figure was released in 2022 with no original body parts.
Okay, that's a lie.
These body parts are recast from the original toy, so they're kinda new. It was part of a Hasbro Pulse 2-pack along with Retro Cobra Commander. That means it didn't just come on a card, but both cards came in a box with unique art as well.
So let's briefly look at that.
It shows Duke bearing down on Cobra Commander in what looks like a city battle. And Duke doesn't look happy. It's fine, but it does make it seem like Duke's about to hit him. With his gun. You know, those things that shoot bullets. Oh well, maybe he's out of ammo. That would actually make sense since they'd usually only confront each other at the end of a battle. The card itself is just a reuse of the original art, so not much to say there.
Now it's time to talk about the figure itself.
Now, I want to judge it on its own merits, but I also need to compare it to the original, and I don't see a way to separate these two things, so they'll be interwoven. And first impressions, it's quite a bit more vibrant than the original. The colors stand out more, but not in a bad way. The original is pretty drab in comparison. In fact, this figure is more like the 2005 comic pack version than an homage to the first.
Well, except for one thing.
The head. The comic version looks serious, while this one has a goofy grin. The original has it too, and it's supposed to be him smiling, but it never looked quite right to me.
Detailing is quite nice.
There's quite a few more paint applications than on the original. There's the red on the shoulders, a golden buckle on his sash, a painted belt and buckle, and the holster on his legs painted too. The only part where the original has more paint is on the collar. Strange that the retro version neglected that. You know, overall it's kinda strange they changed so much on this figure while the retro Baroness that came with his Megatron was so faithful. Still, overall, it's a decent Duke figure. Not the best, but certainly above average.
Now, let's talk accessories.
He came with remolds of all his original ones. There's the helmet, gun, binoculars, and backpack. I gotta admit, I never really saw the point of the helmet, except as a throwback to the helmets of the original 1982 team, but it's nice that it's there.
There's one extra thing that the original had that this one lacks.
A sticker with the American flag on it to put on the shoulder. That would have been nice to include, to appeal to nostalgia if nothing else, but I understand why it wasn't included. What I don't understand is why they didn't give this toy a painted-on flag instead. It's been done before. And those were the accessories. The traditional duplicated ones from version 1.
But wait, there's more! This figure came with a second, completely different set of accessories.
There's a large silver figure stand with the G.I.Joe logo on it. By the way, I should mention the Cobra Commander figure from this set just gets an ordinary small black one. Seriously, he should complain to somebody because what the hell. There's also a large USA flag, a bazooka, a rifle based on snow jobs that became the generic cartoon rifle, a silver harness, and a frickin' jetpack.
So why this set of accessories?
Well, it's not to recreate the box art. It is, however, to recreate the opening of G.I.Joe the movie, the very end of that anyway. And hey, I rag on that film all the time, but even I have to admit this set isn't a bad idea, as the opening was by far the best part about the movie, and one of the best cartoon intros of all time. Both accessory sets are pretty neat. A shame you can't use them all at the same time, unless you buy 2 figures.
I am not buying 2 sets of these.
And that was Retro Duke. Maybe not my favorite Duke figure, but certainly a good one. And considering this is probably the last 3 3/4 inch Duke figure we'll get from Hasbro for a long time, it's not a bad one to go out on.
Well, there's just one more review to come this year, and I think I'm gonna wanna end on a positive note. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing?